How's it guys, Craig here with another video. You are watching Destiny King's Full Raid. This was challenge mode, but Destiny's kind of irrelevant today because I'm here to talk to you about the Battlefield world premiere that happened only moments ago. Now it took a little while to get going. There was a starting screen with some Battlefield 4 music and also I believe from 1942. There were some classic tunes there that got you excited. Once the stream started, there was various people that came out onto the stage. Josie Sanchez, who I've never heard of before. But obviously Lars Gustavsson, who is the creative director of the Battlefield franchise, came out. And first of all they started talking about the history of Battlefield, how it developed from 1942 into Vietnam, and then Bad Company 2, and then from there they were able to use the Frostbite engine to create better games with better damage, and as it went through Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, obviously that increased. After that, Peter Soderlund came on. He seemed a bit nervous. He was walking around the stage a lot. It was kind of distracting, but he was good, and he was the one that introduced the trailer. Now let me tell you, the trailer is very, very good. Battlefield, or DICE specifically, always make good trailers for their games, and the trailer used the in-game engine, so that's Frostbite 2 I should say, and it looks stunning. It really does look stunning. I believe it was captured on Xbox. Now you guys that watch my videos regularly will know I play on PS4 and I'll always be a PS4 guy, so it's a shame that Xbox have got the exclusive stuff, or they're getting it early access, but even so, even captured on Xbox, the game looks amazing. Now if you haven't seen the trailer, do head over to battlefield.com or catch it on YouTube, because the trailer is awesome. I'm just going to list for you some of the features of the trailer. So there were some biplanes that you could use. There were people on horses, and they later confirmed in the stream that horses can be used to damage and kill people. Now whether the horses can die as well, they didn't say, and I can imagine that might become a sticky issue down the line with rights. I remember the dog on Call of Duty a few years ago, I think it was Ghosts, and people didn't like seeing the dogs die, although there were animals in World at War as well. So I don't know whether that's going to become much of an issue. There were ships, so smaller ships to full-on battleships. Now there were battleships in World War One. How much they were developed, I'm not so sure. That they looked more like World War II battleships, so I'm not sure about them, to be quite honest. But they may be taking some liberty into the extent of what type of weapons that they're going to have, what type of ships, etc. So they're bending history a little bit, but I don't mind that so much, as long as they're not changing history, or it's not like an alternate history. If it's an alternate history, I'd much prefer to play games like Resistance, or Fallout's another example. So as long as they're keeping roughly to history and roughly to what happened during World War One, then that's fine with me. Now there were airships as well. And apparently you can control one of them, and if you can, that will be awesome and devastating, because there isn't anything that you can do to get away from an airship in World War One. There were also tanks, smaller tanks, big tanks. There was a variety of melee weapons. One of them that they mentioned was you could fit a bayonet onto the end of your gun and storm. I don't think there's going to be anything like stabbing someone in the chest with a bayonet on the end of the gun. I think that is going to be awesome. The dogfights with the biplanes looked absolutely insane. Like, they are going to be so good, and the pilots that play Battlefield quite a lot are going to love them. It's something that I loved in Battlefield 4 with the planes. I can imagine it's only going to get better. Now with the vehicles, there wasn't a lot in the way of tanks, a lot of different planes during World War One. There's only one or two variations, I believe. So that does concern me slightly, in the fact that there may not be a vast amount of weapons or tanks for that matter to unlock. However, I'm hoping that they may have used some artistic license, and that won't be a problem. Now they also hinted as to what kind of maps we're going to get. They obviously mentioned the Western Front. That is going to play a heavy role, I believe. But there's also going to be a desert in Arabia, and also an Italian fort. So they're the only two real locations that they presented, as well as the Western Front. So they do sound good, they sound different. It's not something that Battlefield's ever used before, so I am looking forward to that. They mentioned also that the only in Battlefield moments, so for example on Battlefield 4, where you could be flying the plane, jump out, get a rocket launcher, shoot the other person's plane, fall down and land back in your plane. I spent ages doing that, and I believe I've done it once in 6 months. It's a crazy only Battlefield moment. They mentioned that there's going to be lots of opportunity to create your only Battlefield moment, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's probably going to be the planes again for me, to see what crazy stunts you can do, and hopefully capture it on YouTube for you guys as well. Now they also mentioned the campaign. Now I know lots of you wouldn't necessarily go into the campaign on the Battlefield game, but it's something that I'm really interested in, and I know some of you will be too. It's going to take place in several different locations, probably taken from the Battlefield maps themselves, and it's going to encompass the viewpoint of several different people. So I'm guessing the different nationalities of the war and the events that happen from their perspective. So that could be quite good. I am looking forward to going through that. Anyway, that is just about it. Now they mentioned that it's going to be released on the 21st of October, and you can get access to the open beta by becoming a Battlefield Insider, which I believe you can do from the Battlefield website. So whilst you're watching the trailer, you can go to the website, battlefield.com, and you will be able to register to become an insider, and I believe there's going to be an open beta for that. Hopefully there'll be a closed beta as well, whether we'll have to pre-order to get access to that or do something else, I'm not sure yet. And it's going to be out on the 21st of October. So do let me know what you guys think of the game so far, of the trailer. What are your thoughts? Do you think the World War I setting is appropriate? Also, do you think we are in need of this type of Battlefield? Is it something that you felt that the game should have gone forward? I made my views pretty clear in my Battlefield review video last week. I thought it should go backwards, whether it was to World War I. I'm still not sure. I believe World War II is still not fully explored, but I personally can't remember the last time that there was a World War I game, so I am very excited for this. I will be pre-ordering. I believe in the UK you can pre-order from game tomorrow onwards, and I'm sure that there'll be certain rewards for you to doing that. And that is about it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please do look out for more. There's going to be lots of announcements over the next few months Battlefield wise, so I will be keeping uploading Battlefield, and I'll try and get some Battlefield footage as well. I did have Hardline, but I couldn't get on with that game too much. I'll try and get back onto Battlefield 4 and I'll capture some Battlefield footage, but everyone loves a bit of Destiny, so that's why that's in the background at the moment. So as I said, please do like, subscribe, comment if you like this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out the trailer at battlefield.com, and once you see it I'm sure you'll be hyped for Battlefield 1 as much as I am. Anyway, I've been Keifski, weapons free.